This is probably the most spontaneous thing I've ever done, at least in my adult life. To get the whole story, you probably should have watched from the beginning, but it all started when I met this man. We got married. I threatened to quit my job.
I don't even feel like driving to work right now. I just want to sit in the fetal position. I'm sorry. That was weird.
Spoiler alert, I didn't. Then some other stuff happened in between, and now here I am on my way to Boston, wondering how time moves so fast. Hi friends and content cousins, Tarynallyssa here. That's Taryn, like tearing up my heart. Some of y'all still get that wrong, but I digress. While we catch this flight, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Vashon and I got engaged in November 2020. Yes, mid-panini. So our journey to the altar was anything but ordinary. We went back and forth about whether or not we were actually going to have a wedding, but we finally said I do in a room full of our closest family and friends last November. Fun fact, we got married in November so we could actually celebrate our dating anniversary, engagement, and wedding anniversary all in 1 month. Is that lazy or smart? I don't know, but it very much works for us, okay? I documented that whole process in a series aptly titled The Wedding Series. In that series, I shared the highs and lows I experienced as a 30-something millennial bride because when I was doing research for our big day, I struggled to find content from folks who I felt like I could relate to, which really made the process feel isolating. And let's take a moment just to acknowledge that representation holds significance, and our stories both help others and deserve to be heard. I believe it's crucial for more Black couples to share their wedding stories. I actually pitched this whole concept to a brand and was all set to create some sponsored content to shine a light on our little Black love story. And after weeks of emailing and phone calls, they turned me down. But I decided to do it anyway, and here we are. I've got 3 videos lined up for you in this next week before our 1-year wedding anniversary. We're talking dress advice for all my brides-to-be, real talk about the wedding day. It's wedding day. I have yet to have a moment to myself. I'm running water in the hopes that no one will hear me, but I'm hours away from marrying my best friend and I can't wait. And a little more than just don't sweat the small stuff, though that is 100% true.
Personally, I don't like the bitch, but if you like the bitch, then I'll tolerate the bitch.
And of course, we're going to dive into the world of wedding content creators. Ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes? Well, you're about to find out. And did I mention we're gonna wrap things up with a little at-home photo shoot vlog? I hope, fingers crossed. I'm still working to get Vashon on board. I gotta pitch him my concept. I'm lucky that he accepts me and my need to have a camera in his face because it's not for everybody. But I thought, why not make some new memories while teaching you a thing or two about content creation? I am still me after all. So if you're ready for this, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and join me as we fill in this gap in the wedding market. And actually, let's go ahead and chat in the comments. What part of wedding planning makes you terrified? And what are you most excited about? I can't wait to hear from you. If you made it this far, welcome to the family table. We are officially content cousins. At this point, we're going to get into the good stuff, the secrets only reserved for family, and I'm glad you're here. So fam, let me not leave you hanging. Let me tell you why we're in Boston and why I felt like the most spontaneous thing I've ever done in my adult life. Well, firstly, it's just because I'm boring. So there's not much to compare it to. But also because I booked this trip about a week before we flew out. Vashon had to fly out for work, and the job I didn't quit allowed me to work from home from Boston. Talk about a blessing, amen, amen. While we didn't end up doing too much exploring while we were there because I had major jet lag and we were both working, it was still nice to be able to spend time together somewhere new and kick off our 1-year anniversary with a little hotel stay on the job. Since we got married, we agreed November would always be for us. So when I got the crazy idea to join him for his conference, I knew I had to go for it. Thanks for watching this little mini pod vlog, and don't forget to catch up on the wedding series or refresh your memory so that you have all the tea for this special series. Watch this video next and see you next time. Bye-bye.